Alright, so now in this video we're going to talk about the quotient property of logs. So if you are starting in this format where you have log base b of m divided by n, that is then rewritten as log base b of m minus log base b of n. When we did the product property, it was plus, but with quotient property, it is subtraction, so don't mix those up. So now let's do some examples. We're going to condense each of these that are already in subtraction format and put them into division format. So when we have log base 3 of 24 minus log base 3 of 8, that is then going to be written as log base 3 of 24 divided by 8. And 24 divides into 8 perfectly, so our final answer is going to be log base 3 of 3, since 24 divided by 8 is 3. So now let's look at number 8. We have log base 2 of 15 minus log base 2 of 15. Now you would think, like, can I just put 0 as the answer? No, you can't. So we're going to have log base 2 of 15 divided by 15, and we're going to get log base 2 of 1. And then if you actually put log base 2 of 1 into a calculator, you actually are going to get 0. But for the purposes of this example, we want our final answer in this format. So let's keep going. So now we have number 9, where it's log base 4 of x to the 9th minus log base 4 x squared. So let's put it in division format where we have log base 4 x to the 9th divided by x squared. So remember, when you are dividing your variables, then our exponents are going to subtract from each other. So then your final answer is going to be log base 4 of x raised to the 7th power. So there we go. There, that looks more like a 7. So now we're going to expand these using quotient properties. So now we want to put it in the subtraction format. So we have log base 8 of 4. Now this one I think is a little trickier than with product property, because log base 8, we need to come up with a fraction here that when I have this number divided by this number, it's going to get me a 4. So you actually have a few options. One that you could do is 8 divided by 2. That's a potential answer you could use. And then whenever you expand it, you would have log base 8 of 8 minus log base 8 of 2. That's a potential answer. You also could put, let me erase this, and this, and this. Another answer you could put is 16 divided by 4, since 16 divided by 4 would still get me this 4. So then now our final answer would be log base 8 of 16 minus log base 8 of 2. This is also, wait, sorry, it should be 4. My mistake. This is also a potentially correct answer. There are multiple options, so I'll go ahead and stick with this one. For number 11, we have log base 5 of 1/3. So now we're looking at a fraction here. That's a little tricky. So what two numbers are going to divide together to get me a fraction? Well, there's an even easier way to do this. When you have a fraction in this position, essentially you just kind of want to multiply up is what you want to do. So think, like, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to multiply 1/3 by 2, and that would get me 2 over 6. So now I'm going to be looking at log base 5 of 2 over 6. You can multiply 1/3 by anything. You could do times 3. You could do times 4. You can do times 100 if you want. Anything works. But just to keep things easy, I just multiplied it by 2. So we have log base 5 of 2 divided by 6. So let's go ahead and expand it. So now we're going to have log base 5 of 2 minus log base 5 of 6. Final answer. And like I said, there are potentially multiple answers. This is just the one I chose. Now with number 12, we have log base 10. Remember, there is an assumed 10 right there of m over 7. Now because of that variable, there is only one potential answer here because we're not getting just a solid number. So then the final answer for this one has to be log of m minus log of 7. And just a friendly reminder, the one on the bottom has to be the second number. Same thing over here. The number on the bottom has to be the second number. And then that's all there is to quotient property.